Hey, what's going on, you guys? Thanks for stopping by. Today, just wanted to react to some stuff, about, there's this thing called artificial intelligence. Everyone's saying it's going to take over the world, and yeah, it pretty much is, let's be honest. Unfortunately, yeah, going to take over all our jobs. Hopefully, that's not anytime soon, though. I mean, that would suck. But anyways, I'm gonna react to some of my videos because I've actually read some, and actually I thought it was pretty interesting. So yeah, we're gonna read some what AI give. They're gonna give a description about the video, and I guess I'm gonna just look at it and react to it. And yeah, because these are my videos. Be pretty nice to see what I guess the AI's how the AI describes them. We're gonna start with my very first video. I mean, that makes the most sense, I think. Yeah, Midnight Terror. Yeah, we're gonna ask the AI, who is Little Teddy? Oh yeah, Little Teddy. You'll see him in this video. That's Nathan's teddy bear. He likes to beat up, like do RKO's on, attitude adjustments, power bomb, all of that. We're gonna ask to summarize. The video title Midnight Terror features two players, Zeke the Freak, the creator, and Spider-Man 813. It's not 813, it's Spider-Man 813, but okay. Playing a Roblox horror game. They frequently bicker and joke while navigating the game's environment. The gameplay involves exploring areas, interacting with items with a little teddy bear. Wait, how long was little Teddy in the video more than once? Dang, I gotta react to this video. I had fun doing this video, by the way. This is a great video, I think. Pretty good launch to the Chan. And encountering strange figures, including a bearded hat man and a gorilla. That is crazy. A recurring challenge is dealing with their in-game car running out of gas, leading to arguments about who should refill it. The video ends with them failing a task, the car leaving without them, and the creator promising to return. That's crazy. We failed. Hey, I promised to return, and I did return. I returned with many more videos after, okay? Why'd the car leave? And we're going to ask why the car left. Why'd the car leave us? The car leaves because the players did not manage to refuel in time. Player Zeke the Freak states, we need to get the gas right before the car departs without them. This leads to a discussion about who was responsible for adding gas and which. It was Nathan's fault, by the way. It was his fault. It wasn't my fault, just so we all know. How did they handle battery issues? What did the monster look like? We got to know what the monster looked like. The video doesn't explicitly show a singular monster in detail. However, the players encounter and refer to as strange figures throughout the game. A bearded hat man with a hat that says "Fish fear me, people fear me, I am a threat." A gorilla, which one player identifies as the one who liked the what? Video is a Roblox horror game, so the monsters are likely figures within the game's environment that the players interact with or chased by. They are not shown in a clear, sustained view to provide a detailed description of their appearance beyond these brief mentions. All right, we're gonna move on to another video. Let's do the ranking NFL quarterbacks video. Oh gosh, don't mind the haircut, please. Just tune it out. Just let's forget about it. You don't see anything. Don't look at the thing, okay? This video is Zeke the Freak ranks NFL quarterbacks based on their performance in that season. Now that the Super Bowl is over, he categorizes quarterbacks into 5 tiers: GOAT season, awesome season, good season, not good, maybe downright garbage, good. By the way, people were mad at me for putting like Joe Burrow in awesome season, and I just put him there because like I just thought there's a difference between making the playoffs and not making the playoffs, and he didn't make the playoffs. And I'm pretty sure Joe Burrow would have said himself it wasn't a GOAT season. He wanted to make the playoffs because Joe Burrow, I don't like the guy that much, but he's a competitor, I can tell you that. We're going to go to how I Aura farmed a football injury next. This is a true story, and some of you might not think it is, but no, it is. I don't care. It is so true. It's actually very true. And we're going to ask, summarize this video. This amazing video. This is my favorite video of mine. Zeke shares a story about how he aura farmed a football injury. He was playing defensive end in a JV football game when his arm popped out. It was wrist, but okay. Instead of reacting dramatically, I did not react dramatically. Calmly walked off the field, nonchalantly waving his hand, and showed the coach his injury without saying the word. That's so true. After sitting on the bench with his weird and wonky arm, he went to the emergency room with his dad instead of taking an ambulance. The most tough part of the story, according to Zeke, was when the doctor snapped his arm back into place. He claims he didn't scream, cry, or flinch, and that's it. Felt like nothing. It did not feel like nothing. Yeah, it didn't. He concludes by asking viewers if they thought the story was tough. I did quit football in the end, though, so my sissy. What was the specific injury? It was a dislocated wrist, but they said broken arm, which I guess is kind of true. Was aura farming achieved? We need to know this. Zeke describes aura farming his football injury by walking off the field all nonchalantly waving his arm and showing the coach his injury without saying a word. Further elaborates that when the doctor snapped his arm back into place, he didn't move, didn't cry, didn't flinch. It felt like nothing, and it didn't. It did not feel like... It felt like nothing. Yeah, I just... It's like, whatever, you know? It didn't matter, you know? It didn't matter. Personally, that's my favorite, because that is so true. AI, that's good. That's some really good stuff there, AI. I love that. That's amazing. Good for AI. Give a clap for AI. That is great. They gave a good explanation for this video. I love that. That's a GOAT video, by the way. Go check that video out. We're gonna go to why I'm terrified of lizards. Okay. Extreme. In this video, Zeke explains why he's terrified of lizards. He describes them as scary. It makes you scared to go anywhere they might be, especially the big ones. Heck, yes, a big giant lizard. I don't want to be near it. He recounts seeing one recently and expresses his dislike for countries like Costa Rica. I didn't say I dislike those countries. I never said that. I said I don't want to go to them just because they have those in there. That's it. I actually like Belize. I actually had fun in Belize, but when I saw a lizard, I was freaking out. Due to the presence of large lizards, he shows pictures of lizards that he finds particularly frightening, including one that changes colors, and even a Spider-Man one that considers creepy. He reiterates his intense fear of lizards, stating he cannot be near them. Yeah, I cannot. And warns viewers, do not bring any near him. Do not, please, whatever you do, no matter if you hate me, please don't do that, please. I'm telling you, even if you hate me, please, don't do it. Please, don't do that. And warns viewers not to bring them in. Okay. He concludes by emphasizing how much they terrify him, especially after being jump scared by large ones in other countries. Yeah. What lizard features terrify him? Zeke terrified by several their general appearances, as he exclaims, "Why does he look like that? Look at his eye, the ability to change colors. Yeah, that's creepy. Their overall creepiness, even referring to a Spider-Man one. Yeah. Why share his lizard fear? I don't know. Because I hate him. What makes big lizards scarier? Yeah, we gotta know. Big lizards scarier to Zeke because they are terrifying and scare the little out of him. He, when discussing his aversion to the countries, they're acting like I hate these countries. I do not hate these countries, but okay. We're gonna do the why the High Chews is the best candy ever, which it is amazing. I love that candy. We're gonna summarize. What makes the green apple High Chew superior just is. The video is passionate declaration from the creator Zeke the Freak and why High Chews is the best candy ever. He strongly dismisses other popular candies like Sour Patch Kids, Payday, Reese's, Lifesavers. Highlights the amazing flavors, which are grape, mango, strawberry, and green apple. He emphasizes the chewy Chester of High Chews and how they're so good and yeah. Why does he dislike Sour Patch Kids? How does he rank? Okay, well, I'll tell you how I rank them first. All right, at 5, I changed. Grape is number 5. Number 4 is mango. Number 2 is strawberry. Number 1 is green apple. Green apple's awesome. We're gonna do why Instagram banned me. Okay. Why was the ban unfair? It was unfair. I want to know. Why was the ban unfair? Speaker claims the ban was unfair because he didn't do anything wrong. I didn't. I didn't do anything. They just banned me. God, and saying they were just minding. I was just minding my business. Yeah, I was just scrolling on reels, bro. They also mentioned having another account. They did way worse. Okay, well, maybe I didn't. It wasn't bad on that account. It was just probably did a lot more, guys. That's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks for watching. AI had some crazy things to say about my videos. Anyways, y'all, see y'all later. Goodbye.